This incredible brick build set includes the iconic NES control deck and a retro-style TV that revolutionizes classic 8-bit graphics.
Number 10. The Upside Down Buyer's House. As dangerous as life in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana might be, there's no denying the appeal of the world that the Duffer Brothers have created. A must-own for any die-hard Stranger Things fan, this 2,287-piece LEGO set allows you to bring the parallel realities of Hawkins and the Upside Down into your home without the risk of an attack from the Demogorgon. When completed, the model is reversible, allowing you to put the focus on whichever reality fits your mood that day. It's a brilliant design. While this set is undeniably impressive as a whole, it's the little details that really make it stand out. It comes with 8 minifigures, Hopper's truck, and countless little Easter eggs from the show. Number 9. Nintendo Entertainment System. There are few things more nostalgic than LEGO, but Nintendo's original gaming console, the NES, is right up there alongside our favorite building blocks. Bring the two together, and you've got the ultimate trip down memory lane. LEGO could have phoned it in with a rudimentary and underwhelming build, and these sets still would have flown off the shelf. But the attention to detail that went into this model is truly next level.
This incredible brick build set includes the iconic NES control deck and a retro-style TV that revolutionizes classic 8-bit graphics.
Whoever designed it clearly has a great reverence for both LEGO and this iconic entertainment system. The 2,646-piece model allows you to build not just the console, but also a controller and an old-school tube television depicting Nintendo's iconic mascot. A crank even lets you simulate some side-scrolling action. Number 8. Treehouse. We love seeing LEGO versions of our favorite properties from pop culture, but the company's designers are equally capable of coming up with awe-inspiring models that are wholly original. Most kids fantasize about building a treehouse at some point during their childhood, but chances are that mom and dad vetoed the idea. Even as an adult, it can be hard to find the right tree, budget, or time. With the LEGO Ideas treehouse, though, there's no need to compromise.
You have a base that represents a bit of landscape, and on one side you have a little stream with some vegetation and some mushrooms, and then on the other side you have a table and some benches.
This model, which boasts 3,036 pieces, is epic enough to make the Swiss Family Robinson envious. Removable rooftops mean that you're also giving the treehouse a detailed interior, and with 2 distinct sets of foliage, your indoor treehouse can even change with the seasons.
At one point in this set, you get to choose which color of leaves you want to use on the tree. So if you want to use the spring version, you can use the green leaves. If you want to use the autumn version, you can use the yellow and orange leaves.
Number 7. Pirates of Barracuda Bay. If you've got a passion for nautical builds, LEGO really spoils you for choice. Sadly, one of their best ships, Pirates of the Caribbean Silent Mary, has been retired, which means you'll have to go to a reseller if you have your heart set on it. That being said, Pirates of Barracuda Bay is by no means a compromise. At 2,545 pieces, this model is not only a great build, but actually 2 builds in one. It can be used to construct a full ship and accompanying island for your pirates to hang out on. Should you choose to have a catastrophe strike, however, it can also be built as a shipwreck.
You can recreate the original Black Seas Barracuda from the LEGO set, which is built in the brand new LEGO style.
Add to that a wealth of details, and this is one high-value purchase. Number 6. Disney Castle. Disney World, much like LEGO, can be appreciated by both the young and the young at heart. And with this 4,080-piece set, you can combine these 2 worlds of imagination to make one truly awesome scale model.
And it actually has over 4,000 bricks. It's also one of the highest models we've ever designed. It has over 74 centimeters. And by the way, that's 29 inches.
The set comes with 5 classic Disney minifigures: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Tinkerbell. Even if this thing were just a shell, we'd be impressed with the quality of the design, but in true Disney fashion, this model is jam-packed with little details that will keep you coming back. Stud shooters allow you to simulate the castle's famous fireworks, and the interior rooms boast various accessories, features, and story elements from classic Disney stories.
For instance, we have the flying carpet on the wall from Aladdin, or a reference to Beauty and the Beast with a red rose in the glass case.
At over 2 feet tall, this is one impressive Lego set. Number 5, 1989 Batmobile. Batman's beloved ride has been the subject of countless mock builds and DIY designs over the years, but let's be honest, no one is making their own custom Batmobile build that comes anywhere close to what Lego has given us.
Probably the biggest Lego car to date. We think it's gonna stay the biggest one for quite a while.
The Batmobile has received numerous redesigns over the years, but the version featured in the 1989 Tim Burton film remains, to many fans, the definitive version of the vehicle. Lovingly recreated with 3,306 pieces, this classic Batmobile model comes decked out with a number of features that would make the Caped Crusader proud, including a button-heavy cockpit that slides open, grappling hooks, and pop-up machine guns. The latter is, of course, only to be used on inanimate objects in keeping with Batman's code.
So the process for designing this model was to get every screenshot, watch the movie, any reference that we could get from different angles of the different details in the car.
Number 4, Grand Piano. Lego's Grand Piano set is really unlike any other build to date. At a glance, the uninitiated might not even recognize the finished product as a Lego model. In place of the building block's trademark texture, this set comes together to deliver a finished model that is defined by its clean lines and remarkably smooth finish, not unlike that of an actual grand piano. Though this set might look deceptively simple, it's actually made up of 3,662 tiny pieces that will push your building skills to their limits.
Piano feature a lid that opens and folds back, music stand where you can put a score on it, 25 individual functioning keys.
An undeniably beautiful model with an impossibly intricate interior, Lego's Grand Piano boasts 25 keys, each connected to a hammer, and the pedals actually move. With the help of an app, your piano will even make music. Number 3, Taj Mahal. At 5,923 pieces, this is one seriously elaborate model. But hey, the real Taj Mahal is one of the most iconic and celebrated structures in the world. So it only seems right that the Lego version is similarly impressive. There's a lot to appreciate about this particular model, but the central dome is without a doubt the starring attraction. Because the bricks face outwards, the resulting texture of the dome is incredibly eye-catching. It's the overall high level of detail that really sets this architectural model apart from similar Lego builds. From the balconies and arched doorways to the finials and the simulated tile work, it's clear that no expense was spared making this miniature Taj Mahal. Number 2, Hogwarts. It pains us to say it, but your Hogwarts letter probably isn't coming. But if you can't go to Hogwarts, why not bring Hogwarts to you? Superfans of Harry Potter will be utterly enchanted by this complex build. But consider yourself warned, with no magical assistance, this impressive 6,020-piece model will put your Muggle building skills to the test. The castle itself is beautifully designed and comes complete with a number of figures, details, and accessories that really bring this magical world to life. You get 4 minifigures, 27 microfigures, Hagrid's hut, a Whomping Willow including a tiny Ford Anglia, and more. A basilisk? Check. How about a boggart in a closet, or some Dementors? Check and check. They really thought of everything. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Central Perk, 1,070 pieces. Recreate the iconic set piece from the landmark sitcom Friends. Lamborghini Sion FKP 37, 3,696 pieces. Looking for a sleek Lego build? It doesn't get any faster than this Technic set. Roller Coaster, 4,124 pieces. A unique set that delivers nostalgic thrills. Ford Mustang, 1,471 pieces. The perfect build for a muscle car enthusiast who can't afford the real deal. International Space Station, 864 pieces. A smaller budget model that nonetheless makes for an out-of-this-world end result. Number 1, Millennium Falcon. At 7,541 pieces, this set is not for the inexperienced or anybody who's currently on a tight budget. But we promised you crazy, and it doesn't get much crazier than this.
This model is way more detailed than any other LEGO Millennium Falcon ever released before.
An insanely complex build, this is, by the company's own account, one of their biggest LEGO models, period. The finished product's impressive size should ensure that it'll continue to make a big impression long after the model is fully assembled. A three-dimensional love letter to Han Solo's iconic craft and Star Wars as a whole, this LEGO set is detailed inside and out. If you're looking to build an entire galaxy far, far away, the Imperial Star Destroyer and Death Star are two other impressive sets worth checking out.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.